Hello, hello, hello! What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid does back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. So, earlier this week, Rich the Man in his daily MCOC news, which, by the way, if you are not checking it out, you should be checking it out. He is dropping all sorts of good stuff every single day, in addition to the podcast that he does with Frontline MCOC, Frontline Dan, and just so much other good content. Make sure you go check Rich out. I assume you've heard of him already, but just in case you haven't, his channel is down in the description below. Anyway, earlier this week, he talked about this exclusive quest that's popping up for some people. Now, in case you don't know, sometimes, like if you haven't logged into the game for a while, the first time you do, Kabam will send out like some gifts based on your progression level, just try to get you back into the game. I mean, we've seen, like 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars even sometimes. And so normally it's just a crystal or something like that, some reward. But this time there was actually a quest that popped up. So I guess for those people who are getting it, you see this message right here. The collector is offering you an ultimate crystal if you are able to defeat some of his fiercest fighters. These warriors have been handpicked from the new roster of champions which have found their way into the battle realm. Do you have what it takes to complete his challenge for the ultimate prize? Which it's an ultimate crystal, so that is the ultimate prize. That is true. Tap below to take the challenge on and receive your reward. Welcome back to the battle realm. And just for good measure, hey, there's Rich the Man. He's asking, are you in fact ready and worthy of taking on such a challenge? Well, I know of at least one person who is, because he sent me some in-game footage of this quest. So that is Sterling Plays. Sterling Plays UK. He's on YouTube. He does Twitch streams predominantly, so go check him out on Twitch. A link to his channel is down in the description below. He got this quest because he hasn't been playing MCOC as much recently, and he offered to share it with me. So we're going to switch over to his feed right now. So here we go. It's one quest, one chapter, 0 energy per tile, which is pretty nice there. You saw the recommended hero rating was only 1,000, so not terribly challenging, all things considered. Nameless Thanos, you did see in the icon there, is the boss. So that maybe could be a little intimidating for some, but hopefully not too much. Pretty quick, as you can see. 1 path, 6 fights. The interesting thing here is that there is an 8-hour timer. I guess to give it a little bit more of a challenge, but again, with only 6 fights and 0 energy costs, this should be pretty straightforward. Jumping into the first fight, it's got a 3-star Colossus. I would presume that even though he's an older champion, of course, with the rework, he is going to have the newer moveset and abilities and what have you. You may be noticing a little something right there. That was still a pretty quick fight. Good job there, Deadpool. You may have noticed the degen going on. If you were paying attention quickly in that pre-fight screen with Colossus, you may have seen the 1 global node. Sterling is checking it out right here. It is the player favorite node of life transfer, which really helps you out so much more than it helps the defender out. I mean, again, as long as you're staying even remotely aggressive, no matter how much health you're losing, you're able to pick it up. Well, you're able to pick it up back pretty quickly, which is nice. I mean, that's anytime I see that node in any piece of content, I'm very happy, because it means I know even if I slip up, like that right there, he just got hit. He's getting hit a couple of times, but it's no big deal because he can pick it all right back up. And that fight is over super quickly, so that is absolutely a win-win right there. See you later, Cole Obsidian. Moving right along, we've got our favorite Avenger turned assassin Ronin right there. I mean, again, another nice thing about this is that, yes, there is that life transfer global node, but there are no other linked nodes. There are no other local nodes. This is about as straightforward as you can get. It is kind of amusing that, instead of just straight up getting the ultimate crystal, they did this. But it's nice. Maybe if you've been gone for a while and you don't know how to play against some of these newer champions like Ronin, Cole Obsidian. Next up, we've got Captain Sparkles, the MCU version of Captain Marvel. Like, it could be a quick opportunity, like if you brought in some weaker champions to test them out, test their moveset and what have you. I mean, we're up to 4 stars now, so it does make it a little bit more challenging, but even for this 3-star Deadpool, this is very straightforward of a fight, very quick. The health and attack pools are not that high up at all. I mean, just look at the hero ratings of these defenders. They're not very high up either, even for 3 and 4 stars. So this is nice. This is a very, very straightforward little quest here for people who are trying to come back into the game. And, you know, getting a pretty easy ultimate crystal, basically, which, again, as a reminder, in case you don't know, those are guaranteed 3 stars with a 20% chance of pulling a 4-star. Of course, it's got all of the champs that are in the regular crystals, you know, the premium crystals, the 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, stuff like that. So it's already, you know, you could already get like a 4-star Dr. Doom or a Silver Surfer, or even, you know, some of the newer champions that have just been coming into the crystal rotation. Beardo is done. Again, another easy fight. Just having life transfer makes almost every fight so much easier. But here we go. It's Nameless Thanos time. So, of course, he will have the class advantage no matter what. That is going to make the degen against you a little bit stronger. And then you see he is the only fight there with a local node, just a bit of extra attack and health, but nothing else fancy, nothing else difficult. Let's see how many hits it'll take. So, you know, the degen there is ticking off a little bit, but it's still not too bad. And again, as long as you're staying aggressive, shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if we're even going to see Thanos throw a special. I assume, okay, yeah. I was going to say, it's like the Nameless Thanos boss that used to be an AQ, where it looks like Nameless Thanos, but it plays like OG Thanos. So that's it. That's 6 fights. It's done. It's over. You know, the crates just have ISO. You know, there's just regular crates, as you see right there. And you get your ultimate crystal. So now let's see how he did. I have not watched it yet. He said this is going to be something pretty good. And 4-star Nick Fury. Look at that. I mean, already awakened, but who cares? First of all, it's a 4-star, so that's 20% luck right there. And it's a really good 4-star to get. So yeah, congrats, Sterling. That's awesome, and absolutely well worth the 6 fights, the 6 easy fights, I should say. So yeah, thanks very much for sending that over. Just wanted to show that off to everyone, kind of in conjunction with Rich talking about it earlier in the week. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't logged on to the game, maybe log on, see if this has popped up along with any other gifts maybe they have sent you to try and come back into the game. But yeah, so now you know what the quest is. Pretty straightforward. Go get your easy ultimate crystal. Hopefully you also get a 4-star. And that's it. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to Sterling for supplying the clip. Like I said, hit him up he's everywhere. He's on Twitter. He's on Discord. He streams on Twitch. He's got a YouTube channel. Go hit him up. Thank you again so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.